Hello everybody, it's Teresa from Bedazzle Plans. It's time to practice our lettering again. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know it's holding me accountable and I am enjoying it. So I'm going to continue at least for a while and see if anybody else is enjoying it as well. So these are my pages today. So we're doing January 23rd through the 29th, which is the week we're in right now. And I use these dark florals. I can't remember. I think they're Live Love Posh, but I can't be 100% sure. Anyway, I picked out, let's start with the hardest tip pen I picked out was a Tombow Fudunasuki, or Foodie for short. That's what some people call it, in a light blue. It might match these lines in here. It might not. It is what it is. And then the next one will be a light pink to go in with this. And then a dark blue and a dark purple. In that order. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? You can practice your up and down strokes here if you want to. I'm not going to. I'm warmed up. I'm ready to go. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Next week, I will start warming up with the word that we're going to learn today, our first word with our new letter, just because it's something that I need to practice, making my ovals or my circles with my A's, my O's, D's. I can't think if that's it, but so I will start practicing with ACE. That's what I practiced with last year, and I'm going to continue with that at least for now. So the first thing we're going to do is practice what we learned last week, which was the letter I. So I'm going to go ahead and just get started. And it's a pretty basic letter, right? But in the middle of a word, it can be a little bit challenging. They all can. But I feel like I'm becoming a little bit more confident in trying words in my planner. I have done a couple of words recently. So hopefully, if you're practicing with me, you also are starting to feel a little comfortable. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay. Our new letter this week is the letter A. I'm going to go ahead and show you. I don't think there's any different ones. These ones are almost exactly the same, and they're slightly different. This is the free download from Tombow. And as you can see, they do the oval shape. So they start at the top, heavy down, light up, and then a heavy down, light up. And it's the same with, this one's the Crayola calligraphy made easy, or something like that. And it's the same. It's just spread out a little bit different, you know, but you can figure that out on your own, what you want. Again, feel free to Google the letter A. It'll bring up all different types for you, and you can decide, you know, if you want to change it up or keep it, you know, pretty basic. it is kind of a little disappointing that this year's lettering planner doesn't have the letter in here, but you know, it is what it is. So we're just gonna keep going on. All right, so I make mine generally a little more on the round side, and I'm wanting to make it a little more on the oval side, so that's something I've been working on. So you might see a little bit of both as I practice this, but you know, the same thing, you want your pen to be comfortable. Don't forget to choke up on it a little bit. Start out heavy down, whoops, light up, not that light, and then heavy down. So that's not too bad. Trying to keep it, that's kind of a weird, too much oval, but it looks all right once you put the other on it. I do like mine spread out more if I can do it. Like this one. Maybe I'll leave this here. I just think that it looks just a little bit better. You can see that, well, I'm still heavy there, but you can see the heavy or the light a little better if it's spread out. Okay, so that was a good one. And then, so then I can see the light. Does that make sense? That's just a very personal thing of what I like. If you don't like it, that's fine. The thing about hand lettering is there's no, you know, the basic rules: heavy, down, light up. But the thing of it is you want to make it yours. And now that I'm in my second year, I'm really looking at people's lettering, especially if they letter online or if they letter in their planner. And I really, you know, try to look for the differences in each person's, you know, because you don't want, I don't know about you, but I don't want mine to be, ooh, there's such a bump in my desk right there. I hit it every time. You know, but you might not care. It's up to you individually. But I know what I want mine to look like, and it's not quite there yet. And that's why I will start warming up with Ace, because I struggle with, especially with the A. It's just not heavy enough there. The O is not as bad, but I definitely struggle with the A, looking how I want it to look. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the next 2 rows, and then we'll write Ace and see how it goes. All right, I'll be right back. All right. I don't like how the A looks standalone, for sure. It just doesn't look okay to me. No, as I look back over these, I don't see any in this row that I like. I don't really see one that I like in any of the rows, to be honest. You know, like this one is too far, you know, too wide. So, you know, it is what it is. But let's go ahead and start this word and see if it looks a little better with the word. Because a lot of times, like my eyes to me are fine, but just a lot of eyes, they look weird. So let's try a word. Let's see how it goes. didn't quite touch. Okay, let's try again. All right, that doesn't look too bad to me. This pen is kind of, apparently I've used it a lot. It's very mushy, which is fine, except for it's supposed to be my hard tip. And it's not as hard as it should be because it's starting to wear out. I have another one, the same color. Let's see if it's any better. I'm going to go ahead and do the first word here just to try out the pen. Okay, that definitely feels different, but my lines are too the same. All right, I'm not liking that. I'm not liking this word today, which is crazy because I must have wrote this word about a bazillion times over the last year. Oops, I missed my connector there. Let's try this again. Patience. All right, that one's pretty good, actually, I think. I don't know, getting there. And I'm not going to even pretend that I practiced this last week because I did not. And, you know, that definitely has something to do with it, for me anyway. Because you have to keep your skills fine-tuned. This is definitely a skill. It's not like, I don't know, when you learn to write, I don't know if that one's awful. If you talking and doing this at the same time is not my strong suit either. But when I was in the 6th grade, I did not like my handwriting. And all the girls had this beautiful, I don't know, I think I still write like just not, but it was like square, straight up and down. I don't know. It was the style back then, I guess. I don't know. Because they all wrote exactly the same. And so I decided I was going to learn to write like that too, because my writing was messy and I did not like it. So I practiced and I practiced all summer. And I came back to school with very neat handwriting. And I have pretty neat handwriting for the most part. But this is different. You have to keep the skill going. Right? Does that make any sense? Sometimes I wonder what I'm talking about. But I'm just going to keep practicing. I'm just not happy with how it's turning out today. Maybe I'm trying to hurry too fast. Maybe it's because I got a jury summoned in the mail just before I sat down to practice. I'm just teasing. Well, sort of. All right. Our next word is oka. I don't know what these words are. OCA. So I just said that my O's were pretty good. So let's see if I can make myself not be a liar. Not too bad. Oops, that's a little bit more round than I prefer. I like them a little bit more on the oval side. Oops, I need to. There we go. I think that I'm getting in a hurry. And I think that's what's causing me some issues. And I'm not used to talking while I'm practicing either. So that's something that I suppose will come together at some point. So we'll just have to see. One more here, and then I'm going to go ahead and, ooh, I messed that up. See, I started talking. All right, I'm going to fast forward through the rest, and I'll be right back. All right. I don't know. These last two lines are not as bad. I'll take them. But I feel like a beginner. I don't know if it's because I haven't practiced this week, or if it's because of the talking, or if it's because I'm on camera. I don't know, but I just feel like I'm struggling. Maybe it's just a struggle day. I mean, that can happen. And maybe if I have more time, I would just walk away and then come back and finish it. But I really don't have the time, so I'm going to go ahead and push through. But I think that I probably should stop, but I'm not going to, because I just don't have time to come back to this video and get it up on Saturday like I want to. And that's just me putting pressure on myself that really I shouldn't be. So there is that. I think I grabbed the wrong pen. That one does not feel right. So our next word is, I do not know how to say this word, acai berry. It's the berry, ACAI is how you spell it. I'm pretty sure that's the berry, right? I could be wrong. But I think that's the berry that everybody loves. So good for you, supposedly. All right, that one looks pretty good. Maybe I'm just trying to go too fast, because this is definitely not something you can speed through. Not if you want it to look a certain way. I mean, eventually I would hope that I can be a little bit faster, but it's not something that's ever going to come as, you know, regular writing. From what I understand. I mean, I could be wrong. Like I said in the beginning, I'm not a teacher. I am just practicing my lettering in hope that you want to come along. I am willing to share what I have learned from Judy from JLB Crafts, or what I've just discovered on my own. But other than that, I am definitely not a teacher. Not in the sense of lettering, anyway. All right. It's not horrible. It's definitely not my best either. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through the next couple lines, and I'll be right back. All right, as you can see, I started to make a new letter for some crazy reason. Okay, our next word is, I don't know, I think this last line was a little bit better. I don't know. I'm definitely just on the struggle bus. C-I-A-O. Not even going to try to say that today. So, C-I-A-O is our word. Oops, I definitely missed my connector there. All right. This one and this one are not throw me in jail horrible. Oh, let's see. Here we go. Got the C, I, A, and I missed my connector again. And O. That one wasn't so good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. I'll be right back. All right. Cocoa. So cocoa, I do know, is where cocoa comes from. That's all I know. All right, so we have C, A, C, A. That's not right. I spelled the word wrong. Okay, A, O. It's like, what? C, A, C, A, O. All right, not too bad. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this next little bit. I'll be right back for my practice word. All right, I'm back because I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna do my practice word really quick. I have type 2 diabetes and my blood sugar is getting low and I'm starting to shake. Therefore, I cannot write very nice. So it's time for me to make dinner. So I'm gonna go ahead and write my name here, and I'm gonna use a Sharpie, a Sharpie pen and a lettering tip. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick and we will be done for the day. So this is a pretty soft tip. But it's not too bad to write with. I think that turned out pretty good. Maybe I need to use a little bit softer tips. Maybe I'll try that next week. Maybe I'll skip the hard tip and just do some soft tips and just see, play around. I mean, that's what I'm here for, is to practice. I'm not here to teach, so maybe that's what I'll do. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, thanks for sticking with me, and sorry I didn't finish, but if you know, you know. When your blood sugar starts to get low, you don't really have a lot of time to waste. So I'm going to go ahead and go fix some dinner, and I will see you all in another video very soon. Thank you for sticking with me, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Thank you. Bye.